Tony Stewart here. And as the title says, where the time does go. You've heard people say before, man, where does the time go? Especially if they're doing something that's a lot of fun. That seems like time goes by faster than ever. Well, let's talk about where the time does go. I posted something on my wall recently, and I was talking to one of the folks in my Success 911 team, and I was talking about the fact that you have to understand and keep a time budget. Now, what's a time budget? When you look at your days that you're or the hours that you're actually awake, what are you doing with each of those hours? I have a tool on my phone called Chime. You can look it up in the App Store if you have an iPhone. If you have the other kind of phone, you may or may not have it, but get an iPhone. Anyway, on the app, you can set it up so that every half hour or every hour, it actually chimes and tells you what time it is. You can get it with a male voice or female voice. Now, what you do with that is you kind of keep a log, and I encourage you to keep a log. The same thing you would do with your money, do it with your time. Time is more precious than money. You can get money back. You can never get your time back. So take the time to sit down, figure out, and when that chime goes off, reevaluate the last hour or half hour, however you choose to do it. Were the things that you were doing stress relieving, meaning that you were maybe watching TV, chilling, and that's nothing wrong with that, but was it stress relieving or was it something moving you closer to your worthy ideal? Remember, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Was what you were working on something that was going to move you closer to your goal, or was it something that kind of relieve some stress? At the end of the day, do an inventory, figure out what more your hours were. And here's the key. If you find you're spending more time stress relieving than goal achieving, you might want to reevaluate how you're spending your time, because you're not investing your time, you're spending it. Okay. So in day 5 of the Grant Cardone 10X boot camp, he had a gentleman on by the name of Eric Worre. And Eric Worre, he had a list of, my goodness, over 25 different things that he said you should have in your mental toolbox for success. I'm not going to go through all of those, but the one that stuck out to me was having a sense of urgency. Having a sense of urgency, because if you have a sense of urgency, you'll realize that every day counts. As a matter of fact, there's something I wanted to share with you. A couple things. Number one, and I posted this on my wall earlier, you're not going to master the rest of your life in one day. Just relax. Master the day. Then just keep doing that every day. The other thing, and this comes from Earl Nightingale, never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplishment. The time will pass anyway. And isn't that true? Can you look back 5 years and think about something that if you had started that 5 years ago, you'd be way down the road on? But perhaps you said, maybe I'm too old or I'm too busy. And now you look back and you say, I wish I had done that. Well, guess what? You can't go back. You can't reverse time. But what you can do now is have a sense of urgency about today and how you want to move forward. There have been a number of people who have personally been entertainers in my life, everyone from a Sean Connery to Alex Trebek and so forth, who've just recently passed away. And what those lessons of their passing away should teach us, and they should be looked at as lessons, is that every day counts. Especially Alex Trebek, as he was going through his health challenge, he kept it in the public eye. The fact that he was dealing with things, and he approached things with a sense of urgency, knowing that he was fighting a battle for his life. Guess what? We all are. Your days count. So my call to action, if you will, is if you like the notes from day 5, inbox me. I will get those notes to you from day 5 of the Grant Cardone boot camp. But I also encourage you, get that Chime app on your phone. Really start seeing whether the time that you're spending is stress relieving or goal achieving, and get the scales balanced or tipped that most of your hours are goal achieving. That's all for today. Have a blessed day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye now.